Good morning. I said that I was going to check in this morning. It is currently 11:30, so I definitely slept in. I didn't actually get up early and do stuff this morning, so I'm just going to go have some breakfast and get ready to go to this salsa boot camp, and then we'll see what happens the rest of the day. I don't know what time I'll be home. I don't know like if I'll be able to do anything tonight, but yeah, for now it's making coffee, making some food, and getting ready. So there's not much that I'm gonna do this morning. Alright, I'm back from the salsa boot camp, which was actually really fun. I had a good time. It was definitely exhausting a little bit, so I'm probably gonna make some food now. It's currently like almost 7, so definitely we'll have some dinner. As I was on my way back, like in the car on my way back home, I started thinking about my story because I was like, I don't know, I'll probably just chill for the rest of the evening. Don't really want to do anything. And then I started thinking about my story a little bit, and I was like, yeah, but if I have to work on my story, I'm gonna have to figure out this timeline issue and like all of this. And I was thinking about like the conflict that I have currently that would change if like I change the events a little bit. So I'm trying to decide if that conflict needs to be there, and I'm thinking maybe it doesn't, maybe it doesn't matter, maybe I can skip that part. So that would kind of free up a little bit of the conflict, but also a little bit of like space that might not need to be there then. So like some conversations will not happen, and I have to figure out if that is the right decision. But right now I'm thinking that it will be okay, like it will not matter too much, but I still have to figure out like the full timeline. I feel I just need to figure out the events and like how that affects everything else, because obviously it's a domino effect, right? If I change something in the beginning, it's gonna just ripple down towards the end, and I know the ending is already gonna change, so I just need to figure out if like the start of the story is good or not. I'm currently like in chapter 12 on my like making notes and everything and trying to figure this out, and I feel like there's more to do in the first act than I thought. So I just need to figure this out, and I feel like I need to figure this out before I move on, because otherwise I'm gonna keep going and then come back and be like, I still don't know what to do with this. So I don't know. Basically, I don't know. But first we're gonna have dinner anyway, so I'll see how I feel after dinner, but I definitely want to figure this out. Like I might just do the timeline part of like what it looks like now and what it looks like if I would change certain events and how that's gonna ripple down. Maybe that's what I need to do. So make a timeline of current events, and then make a timeline of if I change this and this, how would that affect the rest? And then kind of do that for the first act, because I feel like that's what I need, because that's what I was struggling with yesterday when I was doing some of the revision stuff or like making notes on the live stream. I was just kind of struggling with that timeline and how the events just don't line up always, or like they will line up, like they line up now, but if I change things, it like some things just won't make sense. So basically one of the things that's happening, I feel like I'm very vague right now, but I can share something without sharing too much, I feel. So for me in this story, basically my princess is always kind of trying to get out of the castle and explore and like do all of that stuff. And I initially had her kind of being caught in a way after she had escaped, just to go like to the stables, like nothing big, like she was still on the castle grounds, and she was like noticed that she was there, and I had like originally that she was guarded from the moment we start the story, but it was suggested to me to kind of have her guard come in later, so that it's like she is more or less free to roam the castle grounds until like it's discovered that she's left the castle grounds, and then she'll get a guard, so then she has to change her tactic of getting out and like all of that. So that was suggested to me, and I kind of like, I understand where it's coming from and I kind of want to implement it, but at the same time I'm like, how do I do this without changing too much of the rest of the story? Because if she doesn't have a guard at the start, I need to make sure that she basically doesn't get caught in the stables then. So that needs to change. She won't have that conflict with her father in that like first few chapters. Then I would like move to like the second escape, which she would not have a guard yet. So I'll have to change that, which is where she does leave the castle grounds. And then I guess you don't want her to like be discovered, but like I need to figure that out, because by the time she goes for like the second trip outside of the castle grounds, she already has a guard. So like right now she will already have a guard. But if she's not discovered until like that trip, how does that, then that doesn't work out, because basically the guard that she gets in between like the first trip outside of the castle ground and the second trip outside of the castle ground plays an important part for her to make the decision to leave the second time. So like I can't have him not be there for this. Like I don't know what to do. Like, do you see my issue? Like I don't know. I need to figure this out, because the guard needs to be there between like the first trip outside the castle grounds and second trip outside the castle grounds. Like he needs to be in between that. But if she doesn't get discovered the first time she leaves the castle grounds, then there's no need for a guard. So like he won't be there. But he has to be there. I don't know. I don't know what to do. This is why like I have not had her not be discovered, just because of this reason, because I don't know. This is why she's always discovered, because she has a guard. Or she doesn't have a guard at the beginning. Then I need her to get caught at some point, otherwise there won't be any guard. Okay, I might have to like ask a critique partner about this and like brainstorm this with someone, because I can't figure this out. And it's hard to do with someone that doesn't know the story, but like I might have to ask someone if they could call. Hi. I don't really like vlogging in my bedroom, but it is what it is. I've been kind of in bed most of the day just because I've not been feeling awesome. Like I've been feeling very nauseous today and just a little bit under the weather, so not doing great. But I still have to get through my editing of the video, which I've just done. Before I got to editing the video, I was binge watching The Circle. If you've watched it, let me know. But yeah, it's just I'm having a headache already, and I've only spent like maybe an hour on the computer, so it doesn't feel great. But it's fine. I finished editing my video, so now I'm gonna create a thumbnail for it, upload it, and then it's off to YouTube. Like all good. It's meant to go live tomorrow, right? So everything's fine. I am on time with all of it, but I definitely don't feel awesome, so I don't know. I'm thinking of like having some food later, but I'm also like doubting if I should have food. Like it's gonna make me more nauseous, it's gonna not make me nauseous, like what do I do? But I probably will end up having some food. I also need to do laundry because I've not done that in forever. Like I haven't been doing my laundry just because I've been so tired and not wanting to do it. And I know that I should. Also, my skin looks horrible. Just don't look at it. But yeah, anyway, gonna finish this thumbnail, finish this video off, and then head to the living room and actually make some food in the kitchen, sit down, watch some TV probably there, and do my laundry. So, fun times. Hey, happy Tuesday. I've gotten home. I have been recording a little bit for the Anthology update, so that one will be coming probably as the Anthology has released is kind of what I'm thinking of posting this. So I'm recording kind of in between leading up to the actual publication. So yeah, look out for that one once that one, you know, comes out, which I think I'm gonna post on the release date, which is the 6th of June. So mark that in your calendars, be there. But yeah, I'm excited. Anyway, it's almost 7 already, which is ridiculous. But yeah, I went to the office today. Stayed a bit late because there was issues. There were issues. I can't English sometimes, okay? I can't speak. It's fine. Anyway, there were issues at the office, so I had to like stay to fix a few things, which I couldn't fix, but like, yeah, we were looking into it. I'm not as exhausted as I thought I'd be, which is pretty good because I have been exhausted throughout, like, you know, last couple of days. But today I feel kind of okay, which I'm surprised about. I might crash after dinner. I don't know. I haven't had dinner yet. But yeah, I do need to like clean up a little bit just because, you know, I've been exhausted, like I said, and then I don't tidy up. So I do need to tidy up a little bit. And I also have groceries coming later, so they will be here like, I don't know, in the next hour probably. So that's pretty good. I'll have a nicely stocked fridge again, so I'm excited for that. And then I need to like figure out what I'm gonna eat. Yeah, that's basically like my update so far for that. I need to figure out what I'm gonna eat, but it's fine. I also don't know what I'm gonna work on. Like, I kind of want to work on my revision because, you know, it's camp and I want to work on stuff for camp and I want to make sure I get my 30 hours, but at the same time, like, I don't know if that's what I want to work on. Like, I kind of do want to work on that, but I also know that I need to work on podcast promos, and I know that I won't be able to do that this weekend because my mom's coming over, and then, you know, I will have all that. So I don't think we have enough promos to last it to, like, you know, next week. So I need to do something. Like, I can't do it like next week somewhere, I feel. I'm gonna have to check until when we have promos and see, because I haven't started doing the promos for the next episode yet. So that would take like a lot of my time if that is what I do decide to do. Like, I feel like that would be all evening and then I still wouldn't be done with them. Like, I'd be far from done, but I might have to like make a start at that. But I also kind of want to work on the revision because otherwise revision is never going to happen. So this is kind of my dilemma always. Like, I feel like I want to work on my writing, but I have all these other things. So it's just, yeah, I'm trying to find the balance between working on my book and then working on other things, which is sometimes a little bit hard to find. So that's kind of why I need to work on more, I feel, because that is not something that I have been doing well recently, and I want to do that well. So, you know, I want to make progress on both things, not just on one exclusively and then not make progress on the other. So that is why I feel like that one time I did the timers during the weekend was really great, but like in the evening sometimes that doesn't work because I want to like finish a certain thing and I don't want to like do like, oh, I will do half an hour of this, half an hour of that, half an hour of that, just because like I feel like that's too little time. And then if I want to do like 2 hours, that's also like a lot. So it's just, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, struggle is real, as is the title of the vlog that just went live. So if you haven't watched that yet, go do it. But yeah, I feel like I'm just like struggling with that a little bit, but I know it's gonna be fine. I just need to figure it out a little bit more. It's fine, whatever. I'm gonna just go tidy up because groceries can be here anytime in the next hour. I don't know, maybe pop some food in the oven, like, I don't know, maybe. And then I'll probably enjoy something, like, you know, enjoy watching something as I eat. So I feel like it's probably gonna be like 8:30 by the time I actually want to get to something. we'll see how I feel. We'll see how I feel. No promises, but yeah. I also want to go to bed on time, so that's why I'm like, I don't know if I can do anything tonight, because I'm still like, you know, even though today was a good day, I feel like today was good. I was feeling fine. I don't want to jinx it by like going to bed late. Like I want to go to bed early so that I can wake up tomorrow and feel fine. I don't know. Okay, anyway. I've talked enough. It's already long enough. Let's move on. Let's get to actually cleaning up some stuff. I'm gonna definitely listen to an audiobook as I do this because that just makes it more fun. Groceries are here. I don't know. Basically, I don't know. I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know. I don't know.